Hello. Hello. Let's do some meal prep. Got a start of a reverse diet going on. Freaking hell, where do I look? Calories are going up, but protein stays high, fats not too high, and carbs adequate. So you can see a whole bunch of ingredients here. I'm going to turn all of that into about just shy of 2200 calories. Cool. Oh, actually, using the noggin, do the chicken first. You can chuck that in the air fryer and then just let it do its thing. That's heaps easier. So, chicken breast diced. I get it like that because it's easier than doing it yourself. Is it more expensive? Don't worry about it. Done for it. And they usually have like two for 15 or something like that. So I use Portuguese chicken. Seasoning. Put a little bit on in the bowl first. And then dunk your whole packet in, 500 grams. And then add your seasoning in, like so. You can go a lot because it's 2 days worth. I like to do it like this because I don't really like touching it. I'm gonna have to touch it at some point, but the less I have to touch it, the better, because it's gross. Why is it all slimy? That's the word. Alright, so I've got my air fryer already. Look at this prep lined with the, I don't know, lighting thing, non-stick, so that helps. Squish around. You just dump that in there. Come for a ride. Yeah. Try not to have any overlapping bits. So yeah, that looks bloody lovely. 200 degrees for about 10 or 11 minutes. The only thing with the lining paper, you will need to flip the chicken. I have it with my favourite Perinese hot version, and it's only 32 calories for 15 grams. So you whack that on your wrap, and we use for our salads on the wraps baby cukes. I don't know why they're called baby cukes. They're freaking massive, and also grape tomato. Yum. So that Perinese 125 grams of chicken on these wraps. High protein, low carb, white wraps. Pretty good. Only 111 calories per one. So all up, for me, 682 calories. But that's a lot of food, like for that amount of calories. Two wraps. So we can move on to our other, it's written down as a lunch, but it's more of a snack because it's pretty small really, but I like to have some beef just for the iron. Helps with energy and all that sort of shit, so it's good to have in your diet. So this one's per meal, 125 grams of beef, a couple of slivers of onion just for flavour, and hot chili honey. This shit is awesome. It's really nice, sweet, spicy, really elevates your dish, and it's 50 calories for that bit of sweetness. I'll take it. So get your fry pan, chuck it on high. You know, I also have an electric stovetop and it takes forever to make your pan hot. I hate it. But while we wait for that, I'm gonna start cutting up some onion. Unwrap it. Now I cut this up earlier and cried. So if anyone has any tips on how to cut up onion without crying your eyes out, that'd be great. You know, I'm an emotional wreck as it is. I don't need to be crying over onion. I've never gone for the whole hog with 2 cameras, so should be interesting to edit. Ah! Well, no tears so far, that's good. I hope you guys like these videos. I kind of just ramble on. I was going to say cooking with gas, but we're not. We're not cooking with gas. Why is this here? Yeah, I'm on shot. Yeah, so this one, 231 calories total. So small, but it's beef and it's protein. So it's satiating, which is what we want, satiating food. Give it a little spray with this. It's like 13 calories. So 2 or 3 is okay. Onion in there. What I'll do, I'll cook these, saute, make them a bit soft. Then we'll put the beef mince in. And then from there, we can, once it's cooked, we can divvy it out into our smaller containers. Chicken done. Give this a bash. Some will say, where's the salt and pepper? Where's the seasoning? With this hot honey, man, you don't need it. And the onion. You got the onion. And when I say some people, you know who you are. J-Mac. What is this? Chicken. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Looking lovely. Juicy. In she goes. Oh, that's 6 minutes. It's looking pretty good, pretty good. Get the glass containers out. I have to use these little ones, I think. Whoa! Look at that. Yum! Okay. So. Also, average it out over your week if you want. So if you're missing 5 grams in here, but you've got 5 grams more in this one, it all balances out. So chill. Just chill. The good shit. Alright. So that's that. It's not a lot, I know. Filling. For the chicken, I like to make my wraps fresh because otherwise they go a bit can go soggy. If you have them like make them the night before and then eat them the next day, they're okay. Any longer than that though, I'm not a big fan. So what I do, I pre-cook the chicken, just the longest bit. You just put them in this container. And on the day, when you're ready to eat it, divvy it out over your wraps. I go sauce, slice up the cukes, put them on, and then slice up 3 grape tomatoes, and then put the chicken on top. And that is perfecto. There's your chicken. 2 days worth. These bad boys in the fridge. So, I've made my oats before. You know how to do it. Come on guys, you can do it. 60 grams of oats. 10 grams of the black chia seeds. I use skim milk, 150 milliliters. You can use whatever milk you want, obviously. I'm not your mom. Do what you want. And then protein. I like this one. You like your one, so put it in your one. And then you just add toppings. So depending on how many your activity of the day, maybe if you have a higher load day, you put more toppings on, a bit more. You can go a bit yummier and use this Biscoff with some biscuits, or choc chip. That's always yum. Choc chip with banana, maybe a bit of honey. Or if it's a more of a rest day, you use blueberries with cinnamon. That's always good. Or mixed berries with cinnamon. That's yum. But you're always looking 400 to 600 calories if you're doing it. Depends what ones you want to put on. The other thing for snackies, Vita-Weats, 4 of these, and I use them as a spoon with this. It's 15 grams of protein. Boom! It's tasty. But just make sure you get some breath mints. Performance greens, you have that. That helps with your fiber, obviously, and your immune system. And caramel koala and the milky top. 2 of these. I get 2 of these. 1 of each. Or 2 of one and none of the other. Depends on the day. Depends how I feel. But yeah, it's 150 calories. And it's a sweet treat. And I get to have it because I want it. So yeah, so it's like 2200 calories. Depending on what toppings I put on the overnight oats. I've got the Sweets by Threes. They're oats at the moment, which is great because I didn't have to cook them. So yeah, that's awesome. But that's it. And I was gonna wash up and I'm done for a couple of days. And then I gotta do it again. But we move on.